Hello, welcome back to my channel. I've prepared for you some quick reminders for the college application process, which I know will help you through the Career Pathfinder assessment, resume, personal statement, recommendations of career matchmaking form, and your college form. It might sound like a lot, but I've prepared these ideas on a checklist for you to be reminded each time. Okay, so as we go along, I'll give examples. So, number one, did you use the Career Pathfinder results template on the dashboard to record your top 10 and top 3 career choices? And everybody knows where to find on the dashboard the career activity section. Okay, so you would either put yes, no, and you make comments to yourself to say yes, you did. You're not going to submit this to me. This is for your reminder. All right. So in addition to that, did you upload your Career Pathfinder results on the student portal via Dropbox? And the Dropbox is on the portal. When you get on, you'll see the Dropbox and you upload all your documents to me on that, in that section. Did you include 2 entry-level careers or careers requiring no work experience in your top 10 choices as stated in the Career Pathfinder video? I notice some of you ignore that section, but the reason for this, as I had explained then in the video, is that you may want to be getting jobs, which I think all of you would want to be getting jobs in Canada, and it should have bearing on those entry-level jobs, right, that you can work while you're studying. Okay, so it's very important to put at least 2. So the next problem sometimes is where you are using the top 3 career choices and putting them, 2 related. So I've designed come up with an example, and where I've said do's and don'ts, right? So the do's would be real estate manager, could be number 1. Then you have accountant, and then industrial engineer if you have more than 1 career that you like, right? So the don'ts would be like airline pilot, flight engineer, and anything to do with like air traffic controller. Those are so closely related that is just 1 career. So I suggest having unrelated careers so that you can have maybe 3 to 5 careers in the next 5 to 10 years, right? Because this list will assist you in all your goal planning for over 5 to 10 years. So it's very important that you have this. So number 2, we're dealing with resumes now. So did you Canadianize your resume by downloading the resume template that matches your top number 1 career choice from the dashboard, which is on eResources Plus? That's where you would find, eResources, not the plus. That's where you would find the resume. Alright, so all the resume templates will be there on the dashboard. And example, biotechnology. If you want to pursue that career, there is a template for that. There are maybe over 20 plus career resumes that are on the dashboard. Suppose you're doing supply chain and operations, that's a business field. You would go and look for that template and you download it and you input your information on that. I'll give you some tips for you to pay attention to. Alright, so when you're dealing with the career summary and highlights, those remain unchanged. So you use it as is. Of course, you're going to change your heading for your name, John Brown, and your address, email address, and just follow the template as you have it there. All right, so education and qualifications. These are some of the things I've noticed that some persons aren't following the template because chronological order is what we use, right? So list your education and qualification. So the most recent first. So obviously 2007 to current would be the most recent. If you have like 2005 to 2007 clearly would be next in line. right? So if you have more than one current ones, then clearly you're going to use the most current one, or if, if both of them are running concurrently, then anyone could go first, right? And the other problem I normally see is where you have the parish and the country, all right? Because this is going to Canada, clearly it needs to be global. So the parish needs to be stated, and the country, because they do call your employer sometimes, your past employer sometimes. I've seen where that happens. So the same thing with work experience, chronological order, most recent first, parish and country, and the duties are to be recorded using the bullets. Now you can check all the resumes on the dashboard in the e-resources section, and you'll see different examples. So if you need examples of how to write the duties, or proper ways to express it on paper, you can find them on those templates. And try to remember present tense for current jobs and past tense for jobs held in past years. I've seen where persons are mixing those up. So remember now, check your tenses. If it's a current job, you'll use the present tense. Past tense for jobs held in the past. Now your resume should be no more than 2 pages in length. All right, so what you can do is to summarize. Some of you, because of the Jamaican way of writing these writing lots of, or in some countries they write a lot. In England, lots of other countries, you tend to be very wordy, but for Canadian resumes, you have to be, very, you have to summarize a lot, okay? So, just check the resumes for the templates for examples of that. So when you're done with that, you should be uploading your Canadianized resume on Student Portal. So you can delete now your previously uploaded resume from the Student Portal, so that it is, not adding on the number of documents that you have sent, because we want to have just what I need for the college application process. Okay, so we are down to 3. Have you written your personal statement, maximum 6 sentences, based on samples provided in the YouTube video modules and Zoom meetings? Some of these personal statements are discussed to give you ideas of what we're looking for, and if you use, just that, just the template. There's a template in another video that I have that will explain, just what needs to be included in that personal statement, and giving real examples, like, samples of these personal statements. So this will be necessary also when you're going to be, writing your letter to the High Commissioner, which would be on the e-resources plus. There's a template there, the cover letter, right, to the High Commissioner. So you will need that for that, to upload that as well for a later time. So number 4, did you use the college matchmaking video to choose your program or college based on the recommendations of Career Matches form provided? Okay, so just go back and check if you use that video, because there's a video that matches the programs that are recommended and the actual college that, is I would say, that has the signature programs for these careers that you want to do. So it is very important to, make note of that, so that when you're doing your college form, which is our number 5, when you're completing that college form by using the link below, then that would ask you for your college and for your program, and actually when you want to start, whether January, May, or September. All right, so hopefully all these tips has helped you in preparing for the college application process. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.